Hi, how's it going? My name's Nam, and this is the first time I speak on camera. A little bit about myself. I am Asian, but the thing is, I'm what you would call a Twinkie. Yellow on the outside, white on the inside, filled with empty calories. So, I grew up in a white neighborhood, so all I've really known is white stuff. But, my parents are they both grew up in Vietnam. My mom is of Chinese descent, though. I think they're from Hong Kong, her family. And so I got some Vietnamese and Chinese in me. So I'm mostly white, but obviously got some Asian in me. I feel like the Vietnamese part of me is the more badass side of me. Like, take for example, if I knock over a trash barrel while I'm drunk, I credit that to my Vietnamese side. But if I'm able to go through dinner without dumping my bowl of rice onto the table and lapping it up with my tongue, I think that's a victory for my Chinese side, the more traditional side. Yeah. But I know a little bit. Getting better at finding my roots. I know a little bit of Vietnamese history. Just here's my shaky breakdown of it. Vietnam had a pretty intense history. First, they were conquered by China, and there were a lot of successive dynasties that ruled the country at first, but then Vietnam became independent, and then the French came, but in World War II, the Japanese came and took over Vietnam because French didn't do so well. So, after World War II, French came back. Ho Chi Minh drove them out, well, with the help of other people. And then there was the whole Vietnam War debacle, with the Soviets and China supporting the North, and the Americans supporting the South. And that, the North won that one. And now it is... What is Vietnam like now? It's socialist. And it's kind of like... I guess it's kind of like Italy, maybe. First, Italy and Vietnam, they're both by salt water. Vietnam is by the Indian Ocean. I might have to go back to school. And Italy, Mediterranean Sea, right by the water. Both countries have lots of mopeds. I don't know if you've ever seen Eddie Izzard. He's a British transvestite comedian. Talks about the Italians, how they just ride around all day on their mopeds going, ciao, ciao. But even ciao means hello in Italian, but it kind of sounds like hello in Vietnamese too. And that's ciao. Ciao and jiao. Ciao is spelled C-I-A-O, and jiao is C-H-A-O. It's practically the same. So this analogy of mine is pretty good, I think. Both by the water, lots of mopeds. A similar way of saying hello. So Vietnam had a tough history, right? But there are no hard feelings towards those people who took over Vietnam. I mean, you got Chinese. How can you... I don't know, they're cool. They're pretty good at gymnastics. I mean, can't really deny them. It's a huge-ass country right above. And then you got the French. The French are alright. I've heard they have nice wine. And nice food. Food's good. And the Japanese. Gotta love the Japanese, right? It's like... it's insane over there. What comes out of Japan? Of course, Nintendo. But not only the visual Nintendo, but the audio. Nintendo music. Nintendo music is very good. I've got a friend who says the great thing about video games is that you can turn down the volume and you can just listen to something else. But I say, turn up the Mega Man, right? But I'm kind of weird like that. Sometimes I will beat games just to hear the music at the end. So I guess that's it.